It's Christmas Day, and we had a white Christmas this year in Central Ohio, which is not typical. Other thing that's not typical is I happen to have the 1025R here at home. I typically keep it at the cabin for the winter, but this year I decided I was going to bring it home just for this reason. I was hoping to be able to use the front end loader to clear the driveway. So you saw me take a couple swipes there, and seems like it's doing pretty good. My real concern was that I would come out here and potentially tear up the driveway with the bucket. I did a little research before coming out to try it and discovered a function I didn't realize the 1025R has, which is float for the front hydraulics. So if you're not familiar with float, basically what you do is you push the front, push your loader lever forward and push it all the way forward. It'll stick, and at that point you're in float mode, so it will allow the bucket to float up and down. Does a pretty good job on the loose snow. What I found was areas that had been driven on where it was packed in, it kind of floated over some of that stuff. So I've been trying a little bit without float mode. I've got a blacktop driveway, I don't want to tear it up. But I did try it a little bit without the float mode. So, and it seems to have done well. I don't see the driveway being too damaged. I'm here in suburbia. I've got a very small driveway. Really doesn't take that long to shovel. Probably take me a half hour, 45 minutes. But I've made 2 swipes and I'm about halfway done with the driveway, so in less than 10 minutes. So I certainly prefer that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start it back up, and I'm going to finish up the driveway. So it'll save me from doing any shoveling, and it looks like it's a viable option. One thing I'd like to look into is getting an edge that I can put on that front edge of the bucket, something that's like a polycarbonate blade, something that won't tear things up. I did notice where the driveway transitions to the street, there's a little bit of a lip there. Even in float mode, the bucket was catching that. So definitely want to be careful that I don't tear anything up, but you know, it looks to me like it's going to work. It'll clear the driveway well enough that if I need to hit anything with the shovel, I can do that. But I can imagine if I had a long driveway, several hundred feet long, I could easily put the bucket down, make a clean run down the driveway, and as long as it's nice and smooth, I wouldn't have problems. So we'll go ahead and start it back up, and we'll finish up the driveway here real quick. All right, well, that was about 4 inches of snow that we got overnight, and pretty dry snow, so not terribly heavy, pretty easy for it to handle, and saved me a little bit of time. So I'm going to look into getting an edge to put on the front of this, and I'll keep doing it. So I think with an edge, it would be it'd make me a whole lot more comfortable that I'm not going to tear up the driveway. So if you're thinking about clearing your driveway with your H120, I give it the thumbs up. I'd give it a try. Thanks for joining. If this was helpful, hit like, share with your friends, and subscribe. And remember, outdoors is always in season.